Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block, and today I'm here to tell you exactly why Joe Cole and Alberto Aquilani need to leave Liverpool this summer. Liverpool camp kicked off earlier this week, and boss Brendan Rodgers is now evaluating exactly where players fit into his system and what areas of the pitch he needs to strengthen. Most notably, we've seen in pictures that Joe Cole and Alberto Aquilani have returned from their loans back to Merseyside and are now working with the Liverpool first team. And just like last summer, once these players have returned to Liverpool, everybody starts screaming, "Oh, give them a shot! Why aren't they playing? These guys are quality, these guys are class!" Everybody needs to calm down a moment. I know Aquilani impressed last year in the preseason friendlies, and I know Joe Cole has apparently done well in League One in France, but you need to sit back and remember that these guys are expensive bench players at best. Not only are these guys expensive, but I wouldn't even expect them to make it through an entire Premier League season. Last year for AC Milan, Alberto Aquilani only played 14 starts and had 9 substitute appearances. That was it. He only started 14 games for the club, and we honestly expect him that he's going to be able to compete week in and week out for Liverpool. The year before for Juventus, he started 31 matches, which was more than his entire total his previous 3 years with Roma and Serie A. This guy is somebody who's chronically injury prone, and it's no surprise that the year after he plays a respectable 31 matches, he just knocks out for AC Milan and can barely get on the pitch. Not only that, but we also have to remember how awful he was at Liverpool. Yes, he took a long time to get healthy, and once he was finally healthy, he never really got a good string of games, but in the games he did come in, he only played against the likes of Portsmouth. That was the only time he scored a goal for Liverpool. This is a player who's costing Liverpool £70,000 a week. And for a £70,000 a week player, I expect him to be starting every single week, and if not starting, coming off the bench, or basically playing every week. And given the squad depth that Liverpool has, the fact that Aquilani has been away from the team for about 2 years now and was never really with Liverpool in the first place, I don't know how you could expect him to honestly crack the starting 11 and be the kind of £70,000 player a week we need him to be. I heard a rumor last month that Aquilani's contract actually might have been terminated by Liverpool. That hasn't happened. Obviously, they're probably still shopping him to AC Milan and other Serie A clubs. At this point, I hope Liverpool can just get £5 to £10 million for him. I would take that. None of this, £12 to £15 million talk for him. Liverpool, just cut your losses. He was a £25 million bust. And was never really the exact replacement that we all thought for Xabi Alonso. Moving on to Joe Cole, my friend Greg Bazone at NJNY on Twitter, or you might know him from the LFC TV USA channel, actually did a little research on Joe Cole yesterday. Joe Cole only had 4 goals and 3 assists for 32 League One appearances, and he only lasted 90 minutes 6 times in 42 total appearances. This is a player who can't even give you a full match. And what is he making? £90,000 a week. By comparison, Luis Suarez is earning £80,000 a week. So when you're, without a doubt, best player is making £10,000 less a week than Joe Cole, there's obviously a problem there. It's not that Luis Suarez is being underpaid. In fact, £80,000 a week is about the going rate for a star player. Anywhere in that £80,000 to £100,000 range is good. Anything over £100,000, you're stepping into sort of Gerrard, been with the club for a long time player, or just Manchester City wage territory. We can't remember how much of a disaster Joe Cole was at Liverpool. This is a guy who will be 31 in November, can barely give you 60 minutes at that, and you want him to be paid £90,000 a week to maybe sit the bench and to maybe crack a starting 11? No. There's a direct correlation between how much players are paid in the squad and points. And when Liverpool is committing £160,000 a week in salary to 2 players who will probably maybe make the first team squad every so often, that's bringing down the ratio between wages and points. And you want to have a strong ratio. You can go on and on about how Joe Cole and Aquilani have so much potential, so much class, so much skill. They're great when they're on the pitch, but the fact of the matter is they've never been great on the pitch for Liverpool, haven't been really that great on the pitch for the other teams that Liverpool have loaned them to, have barely been able to stay on the pitch, and they're just collecting huge paychecks. Based on those reasons, especially the wages per week one, they need to leave Liverpool immediately. I don't care if their contracts are terminated. I don't care if Liverpool can only fetch £2 million or £5 million for them. Sell them to whatever team will be willing to take on their wages, and if these players are smart and they actually want to play week in and week out in football, they'll be willing to take lower wages for another club. So that's all for today of JLB Sports TV. I'm Justin Block. Aquilani and Joe Cole need to leave now. Be sure to check out the website, JLB Sports TV. Shameless website plug. If you haven't checked it out, follow me on Twitter at JBlock49. Follow the website account for all the articles and updates you can need. I'm also going to be tweeting a lot more sports opinions there. Twitter account is at JLB Sports TV 49, and also like us on Facebook. Just search JLB Sports TV and you'll find the page. That's all for today, guys.